Alright, let's talk about how you can solve inequalities. There are three main steps. First, factor and reorganize so that one side equals to 0. Second, find the critical points, which are the zeros and restrictions. And third, draw a number line and find the intervals accordingly. So, let's look at this example over here. X squared minus 6x plus 5 is less than or equal to 0. If this 5 was on the right side, you would have to move it. As I said, you have to make sure that one side is equal to 0. So let's factor this. This will be x minus 5 and x is 1. This, the zeros come out to be x is equal to 5. So this will be less or equal to 0. You just find the zeros as if it was equal to 0. So this will be x is equal to 5 and x is equal to 1. That means those are the points where it's equal to 0. So then, now let's draw a number line. Just place 5 over here and 1 over here. Then let's just substitute any number in between 1 and 5. So that'll be 2. If you put it in to this original equation, that is it less than or equal to 0? Then, if it is, then label it as negative. That's true. Let's put a number that's bigger than 5. That will be positive, so that's not. So let's label that as positive. And then same for the other one, it's positive. Then the only intervals where this function produces a negative number is between 1 and 5. Therefore, the answer is including 1, 5. These two brackets means including. So that means it can also equal to 1. And equal to 5. You know that it can equal because when it's 5 and 1, it's 0. So what does this mean graphically? Well, this means the intercepts are at 5 and 1. And it's a parabola. And what does this really mean? What is this question asking for? It's just literally just asking for when is the parabola less than 0? Well, then obviously graphically, it's between 1 and 5. Let's take a look at this example over here. This one has a restriction. So, well, let's first find the critical points. This function equals 0 when x plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to negative 1. That's the zeros. And the restriction is that x can't equal negative 5. And those both become points on the number line. This will be negative 5. This will be negative 1. Well, let's put this back into the function, shall we? Let's choose a number bigger than negative 1. Let's just do like 100. This will be positive. Here it will be negative. Just put a negative 2 or something. And here it will be positive. Therefore, the answer to this question will be in between negative 1 and negative 5 because we're looking for when it's less than or equal to 0. So the answer will be including negative 5, negative 1. Oh yeah, I forgot, but you should also do x is an element of, whereas x is equal to whatever. If this was just greater than 0, it would actually be excluding, right? So this would be like this.